Kyle, it was just a couple of weeks ago. You were putting a lot of responsibility on the offensive line to step up. How did you guys step up? In what ways did you guys step up the last 2 weeks?
I think you've seen another level of physicality the last 2 weeks. Our knockdowns last week were the highest they've ever been in the season, and obviously we'll grade this film and see what these numbers look like. But we controlled the line of scrimmage a lot better these last few weeks than we had previously in the season.
How did it feel? Hey, have a safe trip home. I mean, thank you. Just personally, in the locker room after this game tonight.
Fantastic. I mean, it was a phenomenal feeling, and just the feeling on the field of watching Bobby finally break one, hit a couple long runs, like it means everything to us because, like Coach said, Bobby does everything right. And so when we can open a hole for him, we can make his job easy. We love it.
Awesome.
As senior, you've been through some ups and downs, and just talk about, I mean, the feeling. Obviously, winning last week was huge, but now getting this victory off of probably your best overall game. Where does this rank, and how does it feel for you to finish it out like this, you know?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's got to be – last 2 weeks got to be my top experiences at UNM. You know, these 2 games have meant more to me than any game we've played in the past, any win we picked up in the past. To come out and beat Wyoming and Fresno means absolutely everything to me. You know, the feeling has been awesome. And to do it twice in a row, you know, something obviously that hadn't happened in my career yet. So it's been great. Just been trying to live in the moment and enjoy it all, take it all in.
Hey, Kyle, I got something for you. We can talk about X's and O's and yardage and all that stuff, but I'm just curious, how hard was it to stay in a hotel the last 41 days and to really not have any freedom to go to McDonald's, go hang out with your friends, do anything? I mean, how big of a challenge was that?
I mean, it was tough. I mean, let's not downplay that fact. It was a grind these last 40 days. I mean, because like you said, it's completely different. You know, there's no way to really break it up, so it feels like you're always at football. You know, it feels like you'd come home, you'd shower, and you're right to school, and then you're right from school to meetings. I mean, it definitely wore on guys. I can tell you that the last week felt a lot better after getting a win. The mood was better, the energy was better. So it ended on a really high note, but yeah, it was a grind.
What do you do when you get back to Albuquerque? What's the first thing you're going to do?
I am driving to Last Call, and I'm going to get a burrito and like 7 fish tacos. So you can count on that.
Like it. Along those lines, man, talk about Coach talked about not having a legit weight room. How tough was that for you, being up front and not being, to sustain that strength? Did you see a difference, and how tough was that, man?
I think our strength coaches did a really good job of making the best of the whole situation we had. I mean, we had dumbbells and bands to try and increase the intensity on our bench, and doing a lot of single leg stuff to try and keep the strength as good as we could have. And so a lot of credit to them. I mean, it was weird not being in a weight room. My body definitely felt it, but excited to get back to lifting and get back to the strength and get back to where we were.
Congrats, Kyle. I was hoping you can describe Coach Gonzalez's coaching style, Coach Lenz as well, and what do you see for the future of the program?
Hard-nosed. I think that's the best way to put both of their styles. I mean, Coach G is to tell you exactly how it is. He's not going to sugarcoat anything, and I think that's this whole staff, and I love that. That is my style. Coach Lenz is the same way. He's going to be the first person that tells you when you do a good job, and he's going to be the first person that tells you when you're not living up to the standard, you're not doing things right. I mean, he has done an excellent job of holding us accountable on every level. Academics, being 15 minutes early to everything, you name it. We're just increasing the levels of accountability around here, and it's showing. We're seeing more guys consistently doing their job on the field and executing at a higher level than we obviously have in the past.
Anything else for Kyle? I got one more. You're a guy that loves the outdoors. We've seen great videos of you on the farm and, out in the wild. What sorts of things indoors were you doing when you weren't busy with class, meetings, team-related things? What sorts of things were helping you get through these isolation, days and all this time indoors?
I spent a lot of time talking with my family and friends from back home. So FaceTiming people, talking on the phone, just trying to kind of talk to new people. because you get used to seeing the same faces every day. And I think that helped me a lot, just to reach out and have another support system on top of the guys on the team.
Well, good, man. Appreciate
Awesome.
it.
Thank you guys. Take care.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
Hey,